Whoa, we live, we live. Good, icy, snowy morning, everybody. Get your coffee, come hang out. It's a chat type of day. This looks like I'm sitting at an angle. uh, it's snowy and it's got a little bit of snow, got some ice, got my coffee. How's everybody doing this? Right, what is it, Tuesday morning? I think it's Tuesday. Ice Tuesday. Figured I'd go live and everybody place to come hang out, drink some coffee, and shoot the breeze. Hey, Gavin. Morning. Y'all got your coffee? I got mine. Look at this. Look at my cup. Oh, Christmas tree cup. Pretty cool. What you up to, Gavin? We just hanging out, shoot the breeze. It's a cool cup. We just shooting the breeze and not doing much, nothing else, just trying to stay warm. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to stay warm. Hey, Steele, what's going on? Good morning. Got the heat going. That's right. You tell them, Steele. Get everybody get woke up, come in. I hope everybody, if you're out driving around this mess, man, please be safe because there is ice on the roads. I don't know how long we stay here. The ground's not frozen. There's hunting stuff. What's going on, buddy? Hey, what you're up and on live, and I barely slept. Well, get you some sleep, buddy. YouTube is acting up today. I can't pull up chat. What? Morning, Nate. How's Nate doing today? Get any snow, Nate? You snowed in yet? Never mind Wabash. Ain't that where the grumpier old man was recorded, filmed? They get a lot of snow up there. I barely slept. Why? You need to get you some sleep, buddy. Gotta stretch my arms out, man. This cold's got my injuries all messed up. White stuff. What? We got barely. I mean, we got some on the ground, but it's barely. I mean, it's just barely. Got more ice than anything else. I just watched Grumpy Old Man a couple nights ago. It's a pretty good movie. I like the first one. The rest of them I don't care for, but the first one was good. My favorite part of the whole thing is when he throws a fish in the back of his vehicle. Next, he goes out there, ooh, ooh, he went down. They also get all these air pressures in there. Wasn't there just two? Yeah, there's only two. I'm in Indiana, not Wisconsin. Now, where'd you come up with Wabash? Is there a Wabash in Indiana? I'm planning on coming up to Indiana sometime in spring when it warms up. Water Nate. River. Is anybody else having trouble when they're reading the chat? Steve, you might need to go back out and shut things down and come back. Mine's working. I see it going on the phone and the TV. I like the speech from the old man about eating bacon, smoking cigarettes, drinking. Yeah, he was funny, wasn't he? Comments disappeared after posting. Whoa. Nope, not yet. Still, no problem for anybody else. Yeah, you might need to go back out, come back in, or something. I can read your comments. I mean, they're here. I see them. Anybody else see Steele's comments? Let me know if you see what Steele's putting in the chat. He was out fishing yesterday. Yeah, they see what you're putting. He just can't see his own. He just can't see it. Man, my arm is itching. He's making smoke cigarettes and drinks his supper. That's right. To be 90 something years old, he's still getting around. I like it when he's trying to, well, you want to see my jalapeno? It's funny. But he's hitting on that old woman. Number two. He tells that one guy, "Morning, Tim." He tells that one guy, "Once you see the quarter, well, it sound 2 times a nickel. I'd be worried. Until then, I wouldn't worry about it fast." Tim said he's working and lurking. I bet Tim got some snow up there. We got it. I know they got it. Yeah, I like the first one. The second one was all right. They was out there fighting with the fishing rods, and then they get tangled up. That was funny. Got to take old one eye to the optometrist. What? Oh, yeah. Nate said he's getting ready to go to work. Imagine they got some snow up in Indiana. I think Buggy showed somewhere they got some snow. We got 6 on Saturday and 4 today. Whoa. We got a heck of a lot more than we did. I mean, I can still see the road and the grass and stuff. But it's out there. It's like more like a dusting. That's about it. I know yesterday afternoon it was I guess it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock. It started to spit snow a little bit, but it didn't last long. It just quit. Then we knew it was coming last night because it was missing, and I knew it was going to change over. I just hope I can get the door open on the old fishing van so I can pick up the grandbabies and take them to school this morning. Got to get me another battery for it because when it gets cold, the battery goes dead. I think it's got a bad cell in it or something. But when it's nice and warm out, I never had no problem about it. It's just when it gets cold, that battery's dead or doornail, man. Hello, Cindy. Morning. So I've got to get it. I got to get a new battery one day. But heck, I've been running that battery like that for 2, 3 years. I just hooked a positive cable on the battery. Then when I get ready to start it, I just put it back on and start it up. Susan. Hey, Susan. She said she watched the ads. I appreciate that, Susan. How you doing, Susan? Susanna. Susan. We got the least amount than everyone else in the state. What? Further up, they got more? Ooh. No, yesterday we got our first snowfall of the year. So I don't know. Hopefully we wake up Christmas morning and there we got snow on the ground. I like it when it snows on Christmas. Day after Christmas, it can thaw out. What, Denise in here? Where's Denise? Hey, sing Denise. I sent the links to the Brothers of Destruction. They ain't got up yet, I don't guess. Susanna, I appreciate you. 12 to 16 inches. Oh my gosh. Man, we ain't seen that amount of snow in years. Oh, 72. Man, I ain't ready for that kind of snow yet. He said, we don't get snow here. Now, we used to get plenty of snow here, this far down. And, but over the years, the landscape's changed. And so the wind patterns changed. But we don't, most of it just stays up north of us now. Did you see Cindy's storm pictures? No, I didn't. We got piles of snow at the end of the parking lot, 25 feet high. Good Lord. Back when we was younger, we used to get a lot of snow, and we get like 2 or 3 foot of it, and they'd pile it up real big, and then we get on it, pack it down real tight, climbing on it and stuff. Then we start digging tunnels through it, hail and stuff. We don't need that hail, do we? 25 feet high. So we got hail, had a bad storm the other night. I think Sandy here a few nights ago. We get hail, had a bad storm the other night. Oh, yeah, I never did hail and don't look down there like that. I figured it'd be too hot. Just wouldn't do it. Just goes to show you, huh? Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that her place got tore up. Uh, a lot of places there got tore up. I got a sticker on the bottom of his cup. Didn't know it was on there. Y'all like my coffee cup this morning? Merry Christmas to y'all and your family. Wow, you got that much hail? Man, hope it didn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, I think the biggest hail I've seen around here is the size of a nickel. That's about it. more or less like the size of a marble. I guess you say between a BB and a marble size. Then I've seen some that's about the size of a nickel. But I've seen places where they've got hail like baseball size. I'm like, heck, no. It said nice. Hey, it's Christmas time, man. It's December. Gotta get into the mood of it. It's just coming on to summer here, right, Cindy? There, right, Cindy? And I figured down in South Africa, it'd be like summer year round down there. Let me be the first to be politically incorrect. No, that'd be correct. Merry Christmas. I just looked at that on TV and bought my bug just $5 on it. Sure does. Y'all stay warm. Be safe out there. Yeah, summer here. We're at 89 degrees today. We haven't even officially started winter yet, I don't think, which I think is stupid. I think uh, September, October should be fall. November, December, January, February should be winter. Well, November could be fall, but so last day, the first day of December, start the winter. It's only 16 degrees there. It is 29 here. You're colder than we are. I prefer the cold. I don't like the heat. I don't mind the heat. I just don't want the extreme heat. The snow gave me a good reason to use the off-road tracking on my new car. Awesome. Yeah, I heard you got a new one. Said I'll trade you temperature, Cindy, or at least give you part of that. We get up to 125 degrees there. Jeez, please. I think the hottest I've ever been in was in Arizona. It was like 121. Now, as far as working, when I worked at the shipyard, it was like 500 degrees in there, and it was hot in there. All that welding cutting going on there, and all that metal steel building barges. You had to just meet the middle. Just looked at the car, definitely another 3 inches. Man, you be safe going to work. Take your time. If there's any time of the year to leave earlier to go to work, just take your time. It'd be winter time when you get the snow and stuff. Definitely don't be in a hurry. I remember driving an hour and 15 minutes one way to get to work. And I got up, lived up in Tennessee, and I worked in Missouri, and they was like 2.5 inches of ice and snow. And shit, I the road don't look too bad. Yeah, but if it's got any wetness to it, you gotta watch out for that ice. That black ice is what's bad. I remember working down at Maverick down in Arkansas, big steel plant down there, made structural tubing, square tubings. Got off work, I think it was around midnight, and everything's fine. I mean, didn't see wasn't no ice, wasn't no snow, but it was cold. And I crossed the bridge one night, man. I hit that dude sideways over that bridge. Oh, that bridge iced over. Right, Sandy, you tell them. Be safe out there. What's bad is all these new drivers that came up this year that's driving these teenagers. It's just driving. They're not used to this stuff, so I sort of stroke this. Yep, it sure will. I remember one time, 84 highway, when it was 84, it went between Haytime and Kennett. It was only 2 lanes. I come up on it, was ice, the roads were ice snowed over. And I was driving an 86 step size Chevy. And it was come up on this truck in front of me. They were going real slow, real slow. I'm like, golly. So nobody was coming. So I got over the lane, was going to pass, just eased over. I was going to pass. And all of a sudden I hit a pretty good patch of ice. And that truck turned sideways. And I went sideways. This mean this truck was going down the road like that. Then it came back, kicked over. And I went around and passed him. I said, good Lord, you talking about scared. And that guy that drove that truck just looked at me like, get on his way, Daddy. I'm not like a move. But I ain't passing nobody else up. This is, I was trying to get to work. I was young, very stupid. Especially warmed up enough to start melting. Oh yeah, it gets slick. I remember stepdaddy take and put a bunch of wood in the back of his truck. He'd haul it around all winter long, give him traction, hold his truck down. After that happened, I went and got me some concrete blocks and put back here to weigh my truck down, get around. That step side was light. It didn't get no traction on it, slick stuff. Well, but that freaked me out. Brings back memories. Brings back memories. Oh, I got to get some tape today. I got some packages I got to wrap up for grandkids and stuff. Get it on the tree. I'll be happy to see the packages. Yesterday, I had my granddaughter. I was my baby. I was babysitting her, and she actually got in a room back here. It's my grandson's. I give my grandson made that bedroom up back with my grandson, and she destroyed it. And she had Christmas stuff everywhere. I mean, she destroyed that room. She plays in there, and so I started cleaning yesterday, and actually she helped me clean. I'm like, wow, thank you. I love snow. I got a couple of people sending me some snow pictures and videos. Yeah, you'll love it until it's around for a long time. You're like, I'm tired of it. But I would rather see it snow than pour down rain any day in the wintertime. It's here. If it starts raining, this cold weather, oh, you're gonna be out of power. That ice is gonna build up, breaking telephone poles, and all kinds of stuff. But I like sitting in the living room with the big bay windows, uh, curtains open, and watching snow outside. I think it's pretty cool. The city said everyone's telling me that. You know, when you're bundled up like an Eskimo and you go outside, it's cold and there's snow everywhere. And after about a couple weeks of it, you'll be like, ugh, can't wait for this to be over. Yeah, I'll take the rain. Here in the wintertime, we don't want rain. They just let it snow and then it slowly melt off because it gets wintertime here. The ground don't freeze up like it used to. And it just gets mushy and nasty and muddy. I gotta give me some more coffee. We got 5 people watching. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Well, my hand looked dirty when I turned like that, didn't it? Well, dang. Shadow. Shadow box. I gotta get my crappie post broke apart and put up. Ice storms is what really sucks. Yeah, oh my God. I don't like the ice. It's just I don't mind the snow. It's just the ice. I don't care for the ice part of it. My left hand I broke about a week ago. What? How'd you do that? I mean, I gotta give me some chat. I gotta give me some chat. I gotta give me some coffee. How'd you break your hand? Well, it's about StreamYard. YouTube does not push the videos very good. Okay. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Yeah, I knew this cold weather was coming. I went trout fishing the other day. It's 32 degrees. Prettiest day of the week, I think it was. Sun shining. It warmed up a little bit. I replaced chipping away the plaster to build up the wall. Got frustrated, hit the chisel hard, but I hit my hand. Good Lord. Yeah, I know I had hurt. Well, I hope it heals up quickly. And don't ever do that again. Uh, and I got to look at the weather deal. It's supposed to show down at low high 30s and lows in 20s. I'm like, good Lord, for a week or better. I hope it heals fast. I was trying to nail in a nail in something in the house. I don't remember what it was. Put a little paneling nail in and it didn't want to go in. I don't know why. Anyway, I was hitting it and I missed. I hit my thumb. Ooh, good Lord, I like to cry. Hey, there's Whisker Man. Good snowy morning, Rustic and Chat. You get snow over there? How much snow did you get over there? I know you guys had to get some. Nah, I didn't cuss or nothing like that. Oh, about 2 inches so far. It's still snowing. It quit snowing here. We just got like I'm gonna say we just got a light dusting. That's all we got. We didn't get what they was calling for, so it's better. It's good for us. It's better. I can use it a bit. Well, that's good. It's still coming down. I'll tell you what. I'm glad. I'm glad. I think it was Sunday. Pretty decent day Sunday. I got out there and winterized my well pump out there and uh, put things up where it's supposed to go and cleaned up, winterized. So I'm glad I got all that done. I smashed my pinky finger bad enough to lose the nail a couple years ago. There was definitely because of that. You must have hit that hard. They said, well, my car's all cleaned off of snow. I put the sailors to shame honey and stuff. Not my finest moment. Had the neighbors jump in the wall to see what happened. Jeez. I never lost my fingernail, but I remember being a teenager and we had living down south. We had to build a hog pen because we had a couple of hogs coming. And I was on top of it, put nail and tin down on top for a roof and for to have a little house to get in out in the sun and stuff. That it would be bouncing when I was hitting it. Well, I draw back, pop that dude when I did, man. I popped that thumb right there, and that joker turned purple and started swelling up. Stepdad took a drill bit, went down on it like it there, went through it, and punched it with a needle. That come out of there. I didn't. That hurt by itself. And I mean, it turned colors, but I didn't lose my thumbnail, thankfully. I've seen also my grandpa do his. He'd hit it so hard that it swell up big under there, man. He'd take a hot needle, get a cherry red, poke it through there, bust it. Tougher man to me, Grandpa. Fingers look weird without a nail. I was throwing the rear anchor out last this trip, and there was a lure stuck on the rope. 3 fingers sliced open. Luckily, I replaced most treble hooks with a single hook. Woo! That gun. I drilled a hole in my nail too. Hurt like hell since I went too far. Damn, what's been? Ugh. I was fishing with Dominic Hollis one time up there last year for skipjack. One of the skipjack that I had on there started flopping. It got off and threw the hook through my finger. Let me tell you, it went in deep. And I was like, golly. And I'm sitting here trying to control this fish. I got the hook in my finger. Boy, you talk about janking on that hook. Oh, damn gun. Finally got it off, threw the bucket, walked up to the van. Look to see if I had a pair of cutters to cut the end off. You know, it's got a barb on it, so I was just going to push it through. And didn't have no cutters. So I cut the line off the hook. And no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought, man, I ain't got no choice. And man, it was bleeding, boy. I mean, it was in there sunk in deep. And so I grabbed that hook. And but in fact, it was his finger right here to get a scar right there. And I just ripped that joker right out of there, boy. I was like, ah. I can only imagine getting sliced on my 3 hooks. Yeah, the afterthought hurts worse than when I did it. Oh my goodness. I buried a one time I was doing something and I reached my hand down like that and I caught it in my hand. I got a scar there where I got one of the big, I think it was a 6/0, 7/0 catfish hook, and it buried it in my hand. And it just so happened that in the bag that I had that day, it had a pair of wire cutters in there. Don't know why they was in there. I guess I was using them to cut that 50-pound line or 65-pound line or something. And I cut the end of it off and I just pushed it on through and got it out. Boy, that hurt. Oh my God, that hurt. That was painful day. Morning, everybody. Get your coffee. Ah, we got 9 here watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, there's Serena. She said, good morning. Ouch. All that hook talk. Serena, don't ever tell me you never had a hook in a hand. I've had them in my back, skipjack fishing. Catch my other rod, slung it, hit me in the back. Hooks got into my back. The guy next to me went down there and picked them out. That didn't feel good either. When I smashed that pinky, there was a girl there that helped me. I said, you dirty. Then I looked over at her and said, not you. Dirty dog. Say dirty dog. You dirty dog. How you been, Serena? Went fishing with my nephew. He was casting. I got a hook in the neck. I was bass fishing one time in a boat. Had my daughter. She was younger in the back of the boat. And I told her, I said, don't get on this side of the boat because I throw like this. And so she sat on this side of the boat and I was on this side of the boat. So we kind of, kind of even it out. So heavier than her. And and I caught a bass, big bass, and I caught it and I took a picture and I released it. And she was crappie fishing. And I went to throw out. When I did, I saw like it there and it went going on and I stopped. what the heck? Look back here and I caught my daughter. She had a ponytail and it caught right in her hair. That lure did. Almost, she'll tell you too. I hooked her. She done moved over to this side of the boat and I didn't realize it. I usually have three younger ones on a boat with me. It's like World War II, dot trenches, dodging hooks on. Yeah. My son hooked me one time. Sure did. Hooked me right there on my neck, but right in there. I was messing around with the tackle bag. He went to throw out, caught me right there, boy. And and if it wasn't for the I had a button up shirt on, if it wasn't for that collar, he would have pulled that hook plumb. I mean, just ripped me, boy. Yeah, that's the worst kind of look at it for a minute, and then last point. Look at it again, continue that until finally come up with a realization that, yep, just do it. Well, it is what it is. I've been all right, not all ready for the snow and cold weather. You get the snow too, huh? Uh. Yeah, she's lucky you got caught in her hair. But I was just throwing a buzz bait. Only had one hook, and the hook caught her the deal at post ponytail. And she was screaming, "Dad, Dad!" I went, "No, take my hook up on. Look where. What are you doing over there? Come here, let me get that out." I pulled on it, and she doesn't like it right here. I said, "Oh my goodness!" She goes, "What?" I said, "I got to cut your hair off to get that out." "Don't cut my hair." Uh, you caught any more carp out there, Serena? What's that say? Laugh out loud, Serena. From Serena's Keeping It Real. Y'all go check Serena out. She fishes. She catches some good fish, and she does it from her backyard. I literally her walk out her door, 30 steps, and bam, she's fishing. Yeah, she's fishing JBT. Oh, I was answering hunting and stuff. They should changed her. There, Serena should be here somewhere. Oh, right there. Hey, Double J. Good morning. Yeah, it's been a while since he's been out there. Look here, Serena. You got my coffee cup. Cost $5 from somewhere. Well, where it came from? I can see it on the TV. It says $5. I'm gonna drink it up. Strange said, Rusty, when are you going to come visit? I don't know. Uh, I got to investigate your area to see if there's any creeks up there. There might be gold up there. I'll come up there prospecting and I'll come up there and meet y'all. I've been getting out, going around fishing with other people. I'll come up there one day. I hit the wrong button. We left the chat again. Thank you. Christmas cut. Dang, someone forgot to tell Mother Nature to turn the heat on. Say, Billy, I hear that. Somebody forgot to pay the electric bill, didn't they? Or the gas bill one. Yeah, there are some spots around here that you would love. Yeah, see, Serena, I'm getting into doing prospecting. Uh, my goal is to I got 5 years. I want to find enough gold, and I'm not looking to make money or get rich. I just want to find enough gold to have her a ring made. We've been married 40 years in 5 years, and I want to find enough to hopefully find enough where I can have a ring made and be something special, something I told her I pulled out of the ground. That's why I'm going to Indiana when the water temperatures warm up and the air warms up. It gets warmer late spring, and going to Indiana up there to Brownsville, Indiana. I think is what it is. Brownsville, Browns, Indiana County, or something like that. And I'm gonna do some prospecting for gold up there. Morning, Jody. All right, Whisker. You have a good one. Be safe. There's Jody. Jody's up and running around. Yeah, I want it to be special. And her birthstone's from Ruby, so I don't know if I can afford that or not, but we'll see. Maybe I get up there and find one, uh, or find a blue sapphire or something, just put in it, have that put in. Because there's a chance up there that you can find gemstones. So there's a spot up north. Let me get the name and I'll send it to you. Awesome. Because I do plan on going up there. They said there's some in Illinois. I just got to find the creeks and stuff. When I go to Indiana, I plan on staying. I don't know, maybe 3, 4 days. I don't know, just depending on how I feel. But I plan on bringing back several buckets of pay dirt to finish clean up here, and hopefully I can get a gram of gold. Then my next trip, I'll get another gram and get enough to have her ring made. Because I have a gold ring here that I found, and I don't know where it came from. Found it outside somewhere. I can't remember where I found it at, but I remember it was outside somewhere. And it shit, that thing don't even weigh hardly nothing. I figure there's not. It's 10K. It says 10K on it. You want to fish with Hoosier while you're in Indiana? I probably won't be doing no fishing. It'd be just going up there, getting that done, coming back, and I think Bugman's gonna come up there and hang out with me and stuff like that. So he don't live too far from where I'm going. All right, Sandy, appreciate you coming in. You be safe out there. Keep cool. Because I have a book here somewhere. Right here. So I have a book right here, got papers wrote out, pages wrote out. I've got other pages wrote out. Get all that wrote. Writing down places I can go look. Appreciate you, Sandy. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my plans just for that week. Well, I'm not too far from Bugman. We were supposed to meet up at one time too. And he's come over and fish off that bank right behind your house for y'all. Yeah, I still got to get. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait till after Christmas is overdone, but I'm going to try to order me a sluice box so I can sluice a faster, get more pay dirt faster. Hey, there's my UK brother Leon. What's going on, Leon? Leon, baddest dude in the UK, right there, boy. Hope you and Sarah's doing well. Yeah, the warmer months. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna wait and go down to late spring when it gets good and warm. Then I got to make sure that they didn't get a lot of rain up that way and it's got it all flooded. You can't get down there and be a wasted trip. Hey, morning, Uncle Luke. See what sucks? Any state park in Indiana, you cannot pan for gold, but you can go outside of the state park and find creeks and stuff because they don't want them creeks disturbed. And I understand. Oh yeah, hoping no flooding. That was awful. Oh yeah, when you guys got flooded up there, that was bad. If I lived where you was at, I'd have me a retaining wall built around my place. I had a gate to open up like those sandbags down there. Keep around the gate, seal the gate off. So we're okay. We just get on cold chest infections. Yeah, I'm just getting on mine too. But I've been panning for gold out there on the Mississippi River. I haven't found none yet. If I did, it's probably so small I couldn't see it with my regular eyes, and I didn't have a magnifying glass to find it. But where I'm going up in Indiana, it's like 5 hour drive, so that's not bad. There's no match for that. 31 feet, good lord. That bank fishing is in Indiana too, isn't he? Maybe Illinois. I don't understand what you're saying. Talk about Bank Fishing Adventures, BFA. Yeah, he's up around there. I think Illinois. Oh yeah, BFA. Yeah, I think he's up around there. Yeah, beer bag and turn this heat off. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, I think he's from around that area. I think he's in Indiana. Yeah, I want to say he's from Indiana. If it comes in, I'll ask you. I can't quite remember. No, I ain't seen much of him. Cairo, Illinois has a great spot for what? No, he watches. Maybe he's watching this morning. He is. He come in and say hi to us. Dominic's been busy. Last time I seen Dominic, he went to Chattanooga, I think, and he was fishing with a 423, and Big Mike showed up out there. They were live. We don't know what you mean by Carroll, Illinois has a good spot. Oh, you talk about off the point over there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a good spot. I ain't never caught nothing over there. Dominic has. After I left that night, he caught one. I don't know how late it was. I know what you're talking about. Hey, Big Mike, good morning. I think Dominic caught a 30 something pounder over there after I left. And there are some hidden spots around there. Oh, there's several good spots to fish there. Now, there's one spot over there I'd like to fish. It's on Missouri side, right across from Illinois. There, under the bridge, there's a little point that goes out on the left hand side, and on the right hand side, there's a point of rocks, a dike that goes out there a little further. Only bad thing about fishing over there is that you better take the gun with you because it's in a spot where it could be dangerous. Like, I don't know why when people are out there fishing, some people come out there and want to cause trouble or do something and want you to just leave people alone. But some people don't. Oh, get back up here. Put my camera back on. Yep. Yep. I carry mine on when I go down there. I don't play around. That is, that area there is one of the most dangerous areas on the river. Uh, you just, it just is. I don't care what anybody says. That's the most dangerous areas on the river down in there. I don't fish there much. I remember a time where we went under this one bridge, me and Dominic, and I followed him. We went under and drove back here, and we can actually drive right there on the river to Sandy. He drove his car, and I had my van. That'll probably get out. It's packed pretty good. There were some people down there, and Dominic hollered at me and did like this. And I looked up there and I was watching them. Me and him both was packing, and they was looked in his car and they didn't touch it. They just looked when they went by, and then they looked in my van. And I turned around and asked if I could help them. Then they left. They walked up. I don't know where they went because there wasn't no other vehicle down there. And I'm gonna tell you that I don't know how they got out. They must have walked all the way down there. And it's good fishing spots, man. In that river, there's been some big catfish caught out around them areas. And it surprised me that I got signal down there. It's like that'd be a good place to go on StreamYard to fish. Only problem is when it's wet, can't get back here. It's just too muddy. It's got to be dry to drive back here. And there's supposed to be a road that goes all the way from underneath, right up underneath that bridge, down to the river, so they can do maintenance if they have to inspect the bridge bottoms. Uh, but the farmers get over with their equipment and they tear that road up, and they work that road up, and it's like, and it makes it just slop muddy. It's pretty shady in some parts when them tents are up. That's when to look out. Yeah. Oh, if I drive down there and I see some tents up down there, I'm turning around again. I'm getting out of there. I hate getting out there fishing. I hate staying. I don't want to be one of those that they find me 8 months later. But I always tell somebody where I'm going, where I'll be at. That's the thing. If you're out fishing by yourself, always tell somebody where you exactly where you're going to be at. And if you move to another spot, tell them where you're at. That's another thing. I got to get me a tent when I go to Indiana. I'm gonna be staying in a tent. Man, I got to clean this board off back here. I got too much stuff hanging up there. J Dog give me that reel right there in that pole. It's a pins, old pins. Well, it's like my TV's lagging a little bit. Let me go back out, come back in. There we go. It's connected to live chat. See, it's freezing up on my TV. Am I freezing up? Now people watching. Nobody can tell me if I'm froze up. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm not froze. It showed to be frozen on my TV. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Hello, hello, McFly. Anybody home, McFly? When I was there, these two people walked over to the spot I was in, like I wasn't even there, and started taking pictures. Took their pictures and walked off. That is a pretty spot down to there. I like it how the Ohio is much cleaner than the Mississippi River, and you can see exactly where that Mississippi runs and the Ohio comes into it because the water's clear as a perfect line that runs around at a curve. Because the Mississippi River right there is not very wide right there at all, but it's wide across that Ohio that dumps into it. It is wide down to there. You know, someday I might go back over and fish again. At least over at the Defiant Park over there, you're more in the open area. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just people won't do too much when you're in a big open area. On the other side of that bridge, it's enclosed and people don't know you back there. Plenty of good spots on that Mississippi River to fish. I was all the way at the point, so they had to walk down. But I guess when they talked about their trip, I'll be in their pics. Oh, this was this lady right here. She was fishing down there, and I don't know if she caught anything or not, but she was fishing. How far are you from that place? Pretty good drive, ain't it? It takes me about an hour to get over there. Takes me about an hour to get to there. Then it takes me about an hour to get to Paducah. I'm sure it's washed off, but I signed my name on that pole and left a couple of my stickers. I don't know what pole you talking about. I'll look next time I go down there. It's pretty easy to walk until you get out there. Then you got to walk all the way down. You got a little bit of stairs, then it's rocks all the way down to the point. I've been over when it was real low. I've been over when it was high. One thing about catfishing, you never know if you're gonna catch anything or not. That's the only thing bad about catfishing is you just don't know until you throw. It's like I think Big Mike was out fishing the other night. He was crappie fishing, and all he was catching, I think, bass. Like, he did catch crappie. I seen that. Catching bass. Said he's been catfishing since he's been there, and ain't caught it yet. Then all of a sudden, it was a little while later, he sent me a picture. He caught a catfish. Oh, 3 hour drive. Good night. So you're 5 hours from me too, ain't you? Well, if you get to Paducah, it's an hour, knock an hour off that. About a 4 hour drive. I do plan on making I'm going to Indiana, that's for sure. Uh, and I do plan on making one up in Illinois because I want to see what's up there too. Then there's a couple of prospecting channels that is up around Lake Superior or something like that. And I like to go up there and work some of that. But that's a long drive. My gosh, it's a long drive. So I don't know if it'd pay for me to go up there or not. Yep, yep, yep. Illinois. I pulled over to ask this question. Where those two rivers meet, I have a couple spots here like that. You can see a mud line in the water. Do you fish that mud line or in the curve of the river? Do you fish the mud line or the curve in the river below? And I don't know. I'll fish both sides of that, and I ain't never caught nothing. I mean, you just have to fish where there's structure and stuff, I guess. But when you pull up the parking lot and there's a pole there was a bunch of names and stuff, so I assumed it was legal. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Those two rivers meet. I have a couple spots here like that. And you can see a mud line in the water. You fish that mud line or the curve in the river below. Well, if there's a mud line, that means that river's run into that one. And this river's got a sandy bottom, and this river over here is mostly gumbo mud mixed, and it's causing that to make it seem like that. I imagine if you get around the curve down to the point down there, the bait would hit that curve and go down there. That's where the bait would be, or anything dead fish floating down to there on the bottom. That's where the catfish is going to be at. Indiana. I thought you was in Illinois, it's right on the border. Indiana. I need to go get my brain checked out. I keep forgetting what people are. My memory sucks. Look at there, it's 5:13. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, mercy. The only time I've ever fished that is that mud line like that. When that clear water goes in that mud line, it's from the bank. I've never fished it from boat, so I don't really know. I mean, I have seen boats out there on the muddy side of that, right on the edge, fishing the muddy side of it for catfish out the boat, but they were just like drifting at the line straight down. They was drifting or bumping down to there like this from the bottom up. But most of them just drifting tight line straight down. Oh, well, if I had a computer, I'd be reading y'all the daily news. I don't have one. Y'all keep talking in the chat. I might learn something or comment on something. In Lafayette. But yeah, around Sharina's place, there should be some creeks up there that you can pan in. I do have to give me a permit though to do panning in Indiana. I do know that, but it don't cost nothing. Who knows? I might have to make two trips up there. Two trips up there just to. I'm really interested. I just want to find some. That's just. It's like say I found some. One day I'm gonna meet Scotty Fun Fishing Adventures. I'll meet him at Cape where he fishes at, and I'm gonna look around there because he fishes on the Mississippi River down there. Just start working my way up, I guess. You are not far from him, are you, Scotty? About 2 hours. He's 2 hours up north of me. Hour and a half, 2 hours, or something like that. 2 hours. Next year, I want it warmed up. I'm gonna go fishing with him up there in his area. See what's going on up around that area. Yeah, I can fish with him and Josie. Yeah, might do a little meetup up there. Get him and Josie coming down together. We'll all three fish. That would be cool. Wouldn't it? Do a live with me, Scotty, and Josie. I know she moved her blind the other day. I don't know if she got a deer yet or not, but I do know she moved her blind to another location. Yeah, she's a good gal. Uh, I tried telling her find an active deer trail, one that's active they're walking on. If the does are walking through there, the bucks, if one of them's in heat, the buck's gonna be walking through there. You don't think she got one? I don't think she got one either. I've heard about it, but she's fishing. She's hunting from a ground blind. Uh, when you put one of them up, you got to catch that deer off guard because he knows that he's supposed to be there. So you either got to camouflage it in behind a log pile or something to make sure you got it blended in. I'm 3 hours from Lafayette. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. Give me some more coffee. What's your temperature up there, Serena? It's still 29 here. It looks like I'm not really close to anything. You're more close to nature than you are anything else. I just fired up my coffee pot. 21. I take it Jody's driving. Jody's on her way to work. Let me see if I can do this. And the link should be. Ain't gonna do it unless I click a daggum thing twice. There we go. Oh man, I hate how StreamYard's got all this set up. It sucks. It was so much easier the other way. I hate it when they got a good product, working good, working well. New owners come in, they think they know it all, and they change everything up, make it worse. I just took a survey when I first come in, and I said, "What are you rated at?" It was 1. Do you like the way it's performing? No. It didn't have a comment section on the end of it, or I would have told them. I said, "You new owners come in, you screwed it all up." Because I've heard that even if you bought it, paid for it, it's still you can't read the chat very good on it. The little bitty chat spot. Yeah, YouTube has changed a few things too, but it's still working the same as it's always worked. They've added a few features. I think it's pretty cool. I just wish they would change it to where uh, you could have more than one person up there, and instead of doing the vertical, you can go. You can do the horizontal, but have we like you just have 4 people on there. Yeah, I was away for a bit, and it was like a new world on YouTube. Well, StreamYard, YouTube doesn't push StreamYard like it should. Uh, but if you're on YouTube Live, it pushes you and it gets you out there. Said they must send a few of them gym things for free once in a while. Yeah. Uh, as long as you're chatting, what it is, the crown thing. There's a misconception on that. If you're chatting quite often and you remain the top 3 or the top number 1, they send you jewels after a while. It's how active you are in the lives and you remain number 1 on the crown thing. That's what them deals are. Oh, I'm glad you made it to work there, buddy. Yeah, because hunting stuff, they sent me 3,000. That's what I've been pushing out to everybody, what they sent me. And I tried to give enough out to where people on their lives that I go into, I'll send them 5, make sure they get like $5 or $10 worth. It's like I went to Ventures with F4C. I think I give him like $10 in jewels. Scotty, BFA, I give them like $5, $10 worth of jewels. You'll see the little gift box there. When you pull it up, you get the option to buy like 50 jewels for like 99 cents or something like that. And you can look through there and award them to people. Every 100 jewels is $1. So, I mean, they're good. Some of them's nice, and they're fun just to give out. Yeah, one gem is a penny, right? Yep. He said, you don't have that option, Rusty. What? What do you mean I don't have that option? Mine's activated. I didn't know they exist until not BFA, FFA, Scotty, Fun Fishing Adventures. I asked him, I said, where'd you get them at? I said, I ain't got that on mine. He told me what I had to do. On StreamYard, no, they don't offer that on StreamYard. No, that's only on YouTube side of it. When you do a YouTube live and you're monetized, you can get those. On StreamYard, it don't offer that. Yeah, it's because I'm on StreamYard. Uncle Lou, you still in here? What's your temperature there? You get any snow? I only do StreamYard from here. That's about the only time I do StreamYard. Two what? 2 degrees? Jeez. Don R said that last night or night before last when I talked to him, it was minus 21. Damn. You ain't got no snow? Yes. YouTube will put ads on your videos even though you're not monetized. That come. Didn't realize I look at TV. Morning, Brian B. Oi, oi, oi. Is zipper sipper. I imagine he'd be like degrees where he's at. It says roughly 9 inches. Lord. Time for you to get your snow shovel out. You got your blade hooked up to your truck. We ain't got that. Thank goodness. That's North Dakota, though. We can go there. Yeah, it does. He got a break in the snow last year. So he was out there shoveling snow, got the sidewalk all cleaned off, went in the house. While later started snowing again, it piled right back up. I'm like, that go. Ryan probably on his way to work. Is it cold there, Brian, around the Potomac? I'm ready to see Don and his fishing shack. Yeah, yeah. I like that fishing shack. They got the leather couches, man, nice in there. It's like a little house. Nope, not yet. I'm dragging this morning, raining and sleeting here. Oh, you debating whether or not you want to stick your nose outside. Like, hey, I don't know about that. It's cold. I figure y'all be buried under some snow by now. Minus 20 outside, and he's sitting in there in a t-shirt. Yeah, it's warm in there, ain't it? In his shack. He said it's supposed to be ice fishing about it on his live, about to fall asleep. I told him you need to open the door or something, get some cool air in there. He got him a nice one, that's for sure. Like I said, he was at his daughter-in-laws or something like that. Daughter-in-law. They said it was minus 21 degrees. I was like, heck, that water's got to be froze over. It only gets like 2.5 months of good fishing weather, summertime. That's it. And it's cold. Hey, there's Bear. What's going on, Chad? Morning. Oh, the sun ain't even starting to peak here yet at all. It's black out there. He was sleeping in it one night last year, and the ice started cracking in the middle of the night. He got up and drug it off the ice. I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. It's dangerous fishing like that. I've seen on some videos where people will be out there fishing in them shanties like that, and they'll take a snow and stuff and pile it around their shanty. That way, that when they dig their hole to the floor, so like that, the wind don't blow through there. And I don't see how that heat don't from that building don't heat that ice up, thin that out. Hey, there's Brandon Cross. Good morning. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Too early to be on chat, sleeping. It's just a place people come hang out. It's getting off work and it's going to work. I told him I probably should pee down my leg and just leave the shack. Well, they just take it. They got a chain that's hooked up to it, and they just hook it on their ball. They can just pull it anywhere they want to. Then once they get it up where they go, they can put the wheels back on it, or however they do it. Morning, Nubby. There's Jay Bird. Get hooked on Colorado Jay. Good morning. There's a spot about an hour from here that says ice fishing, and I'm like, didn't think it got cold enough for ice to be that thick enough to ice fish. And up there where you're at, it might. I mean, I have seen our lake up here years ago. Now, years ago, that it was froze thick enough that deer was walking across it. It was iced over. It ain't done that in many years because it didn't get to stay cold long enough, but it will form ice around the edges. But I have seen it where it was froze over on top where deer were actually walking across. I've never seen ice go fishing. And I ain't either. It took me a second to get that one. You have to make me get some more coffee here, man. What's up with that? Oh man, I've never seen ice go fishing. I ain't never seen it go fishing either. The closest I've ever come to ice fishing was one winter. Uh, we come down to visit her mom. Now I think we lived here at that time. We rented a house over on the other street up front, and I went down in the floodway ditch, and it was iced over, and there was a spot over the water, snow on the ground and stuff. And I sat there on the bank, and fished. I got a few bites, but I never caught anything. But that's the closest I ever came to ice fishing. Morning, Denise. There's Denise. I'm a fair weather fisherman. If I need a sweatshirt, it's plenty cold. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, all public lakes here, they close them. They close them to prevent people from ice fishing. Don't want them out there on it. Weird. Can't say I blame them. I guess I need to just stop. I need to just stop, check it out instead of just looking at the sign. Run down there when it's ice fishing, it's open for ice fishing, check it out. Do a video on it. Denise, it's snowing everywhere, except here. It snowed here last night, a little bit, not much. Sure said the school's canceled there. Oh yeah, the ice road truckers. Yep. No, thank you. I don't want to do it. No, thank you. I don't want to do it. Carry the big, heavy monster loads across that water, frozen water. Yeah. I think the snow is to end in the next hour or so. Billy said it rained here all night and it's still pouring. Woohoo. Nah, that's not for me. I mean, they make good money, but if I'm not gonna get rich doing it, nah, I ain't taking that chance. They make good money, but they don't make that good money. You would make better money if you had one heck of a rig that could pull up there and pull somebody out of the ditch, one of the trucks out of the ditch, or trailer. Honey stuff said we could use a good rain here. We've been getting rain. We don't need any more rain, that's for sure. Not right now. I can't even say I'd do it once. No, I wouldn't even try to think about doing it once. Oh, everybody's saying, hey, hi, hi. Oh, let's see. And somebody asked me yesterday, oh, somebody's live day. That's supposed to go fishing today. Excuse me. Heck no, I ain't going fishing today. My fish is done for a bit till it warm back up. I was trout fishing the other day. That's about 32 degrees. With that little bit of breeze, that's about my limit. I mean, I've had mine up. Uh, I have fished on 28-degree weather day, but the sun was out and there was no wind. It was cold, but I wouldn't shiver. What the heck is that noise? Winds picked up that hard out there? Is the winds picked up that hard, or that was a commercial jet flying low? Nah, he's in bed. I'm showing 7.25 inches of rain for the year. I know it's more than that, maybe 11, 12. And you probably need more this weekend-ish. I will put up more solar lights outside. I fished this cold to pass. I fished this cold to pass. When I go out now, I'm like, who was she? Because I ain't doing it now. I hear that. Got a lot of my members in. Appreciate y'all coming here hanging out with me. Appreciate all y'all coming here hanging out. Just wasn't nothing going on this morning. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna go live. Nothing interesting to watch because I can't play videos or do little things because I'm not paying for the subscription. It's just no way. They sent me a deal, said we got 50% off deals, holiday deal or something, 50% off. And they wanted a payment right then of $400 something. I said, ah, you crazy. StreamYard ain't worth all that. I found solar icicle lights on Temu. Let me tell you about that solar crap from Temu. No matter where you get it from, it don't last very long. I won one that is about that wide, it's about that long, and I put it up there over the cars. Got it set, and it was bright. Man, it was bright. When it got activated, and you walked out there, and it was bright. And I had to adjust it, pull it down just a little bit because the car would go by to activate it. And that thing would light up my drive and part of the road and across the front like this. About 6 months later, it just quit working. Amazon, probably the same one. Because a lot of stuff you get from Temu doesn't actually come from China. It comes from companies here in the States too. I do Amazon too. I'm still waiting on my sluice mats to come in. But I don't have to babysit today. I do have to go get my grandkids taken to school. So she don't have to get the baby out this morning, wake her up, get out in this cold. But so she makes me her dad. I got the back bedroom for my grandson. It's all cleaned up. Everything's done in there. Where she destroyed it, throwed it, everything everywhere. Next is gonna be my kitchen, then my living room. Then I gotta do some more work in here, and I gotta do some laundry. Then I'll have more purple solar LED strings coming. Ring lights coming too. Cool. Let me go and turn her alarm off. Yeah, I'm back in the saddle again. Ah, man, I still got a little head cold. Ooh, laundry. Today is laundry day for me. Yeah, I got to do laundry. My garden's going to be lit up. Serena, do you have your own washer and dryer? Well, I hope so. I have to go to the laundromat to do mine. Well, why ain't you got a washer and dryer? Everywhere's got hookups for them. What? Jeez. It's in the garage and it's cold. What keeps your wash machine from freezing up? Don't get that cold in there? I figured Eric come up here. I know he's going to work. Got heat, but it's still cold. It don't get down freezing temperatures to freezing. Okay. I got it. I want to redo my laundry room. Yeah, back in them days, a lot of people still had the outside washing machines with that roller on it. You wring your clothes out, put it through that roller, flatten them out, squeeze that water out of them, and hung them to dry. Remember, my mama had one. That thing would wash and everything. Then she'd take it out. And she had one of the big tubs and wash tubs, and it had clean water in it. And she'd rinse the clothes in that and run it through there. As a little kid, I still remember that. I run my fingers through that roller one time. Yeah, I remember that. Y'all had a muddy mess in there. That's the price you pay when you live on the river like that. I know some houses back down at Cottonwood Point, Scott County. Uh, they were built on the other side of the levee. I mean, right there on the river, and they were like 15-foot stilts. They had a house way up in there. got my thumb caught in that ringer when I was young. I stuck my finger in there one time and it didn't pull it back out. They stick it back in there again either. The younger days. Yeah, I took the hide off mine too, right there. Put that finger right in there, pull it back out. Well, just that quick. Well, just rub the skin right off. Yeah, hooking the hand's worse, I think. I remember when it flooded on the Elkhorn Creek, the basement and carport flooded. Thank God the main house did. I remember one time here, uh, we had 14 inches of rain drop overnight. It was flooded all the way around, and it like 6 foot coming back in my house and it stopped. But the water was a foot deep in the backyard, and it was deeper across the street. And over the houses behind me back here had water over a foot in their house. The two houses over there, but it didn't flood here. It didn't even reach my house. It got like 6 foot from here and 10 foot from the side, and it was like 8, 10 foot, 12 foot this side of my house. Then the front right here was they had no water in it, but at each end of the street it was covered in water, and that property over there was almost 2 foot underwater. Yeah, I got it in the kitchen, the living room here. Wow, I couldn't imagine. I'll be tearing that place down and putting me one up high on stilts. Have a big deck on the front and the back, the stairs going down. Yeah, I remember you saying it took several days to get it cleaned up. I want to know if it got they got. I know they got snow in Ohio because I think on Ernie's Live, Deer Camp Live, I think I seen the snow on the ground up there. Anybody else been in there and seen it? That must have seen thing. I think I seen snow. Cleanup took a few days, but the repairs took months. I imagine gotta yank up all that paneling or sheetrock and any rotten two befores got all soaking wet. So yeah, still rebuilding. See, I'd be building me a wall like that wide up high around my house. Keep that water out. And I moved out of there that November and into this apartment. Ah, I say, I say, I say. Yep, it's been a while. Thought y'all was fixing to get it again too, didn't you? Last year. Look at this crystal right here that I found. Ain't that neat? That's the most interesting thing I found out there in the river. It's this crystal. Most interesting thing I found on the river. Oh, my light's dead. Yeah, I was out fishing one day a couple years ago, and I was walking through there, and I was looking at some rocks. I seen that laying there. I thought, well, look here. It's purple. Basically rebuilding, huh? Hey, good morning, mainly off grid. We just sitting here, just hanging out, chatting. Trying to. We're trying to stay warm. You got Wabash Nate. He made it to work safe. He's in there working. Get other people getting out of work, going home. Be safe. Take your time. Yeah, that's what I would say too. But I got to this morning. I gotta take them grandbabies to school. I wish I work outside. What's the temperature? What's the temperature mainly? Russ, did you ever get to order your granddaughter that purple rod? Nope, not yet. Here in about a week, I think I'm gonna order it. She says she wants it for Christmas, so we won't get her what she wants. And I offered to get her here about a couple weeks ago. She told me no, just wait, give it to me Christmas. All right. I think this Friday I'm sending Miss Chrissy her reel. We'll send her reel to her. That way she gets it for Christmas. And I got a couple people I got to send some stickers to. What's she doing in there? She's doing something. I have one more batch of goat milk soap to make today. Later, I will send out my homemade gifts. Awesome. Yeah, I hope she's happy. Hey, Randy, morning. Late this week. Yeah, I hope. I think she's gonna be happy with it. Then she can put What's gonna do with it? Oh, right here. Because she's looking forward to putting that reel right there on there. Ain't that a pretty reel? Man, that's a pretty reel. And that is a beautiful reel, boy. Color reflections on it. And it's a pretty reel. Oh, that's my eyes. Bill said, okay, Sharina, you stay warm. Appreciate you coming here and hanging out with us, Sharina. Look around up there, see finding creek beds up there that I could possibly pan some of that gravel around, see what happens when I come up. Might get you hooked on it where you're out there. I won that off of Temu. That's called the chameleon reel. All right, Sharina. Everybody said hello. Girl, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 13 reels, fishing reels, good ones too. And that's not counting the ones that I gave away from Temu. I've won off Temu. Shit, I ain't bought nothing from Temu and shit. About a year, I ain't bought nothing. My gold pan, I ordered it from Amazon, off Amazon. My sluice mats that's coming in, I got them from Gold Prospecting. So when they come in, I'm going to do a short video on it and what they look like. And like I said, after Christmas, I'm buying my sluice box. So I want the high banker so I can take me a pump water so I can just shovel through there and I can put lots of shovels in there, clean it out, put it back together, start shoveling again, clean it out, but just keep on going. Yeah, shipping's got high. I don't know. When I give away that stuff, it's went up. Uh, I got this one for me a $10 box. What is it? $10. It's not $10 anymore. It's went up. I might go carp fishing again. See if I can just play around, catch more carp, but I don't know. I'll have to go back up, play with them trout some more and catch more of them trout, just goofing around. But I want to take me find me another road runner because I lost my good one. Yeah, I know. Went got the gold fever. I wish. Finding some gold has been a dream of mine for a long time. I'm just finally going to do it. Break down and just go do it. There's no more gold you find up there. Unless you're doing it every single freaking day, you ain't gonna get much. Oh, I understand. When I hosted, when I had my own tournaments, I gave out trophies, and I'm talking about some tall trophies, and it was like 30 something dollars a piece to ship them out, and I shipped three of them out at one time. And they went up. They went up again too, because I told them up here, that's why everybody's going to UPS or FedEx, because y'all you keep raising your prices. Is today the 1st of December? Well, I didn't know that. Is today the first? Oh heck, today's the second. They sure had to ship as many. I see tail lights, but I don't see no daggum headlights. I guess I might have to talk to my neighbor over here. They got two parking places that's asphalted on that side of the house. You got two parking places on this side of the house, and they're parking out there in the street, leaving their vehicles just sitting there. And it's right in front of that stop sign too, boy. I ain't gonna have to talk with him. I was gonna go up to City Hall. Tell him we gotta do something with that. I said, you have to drive down that narrow road to get around them vehicles. And one of these days they're gonna get hit. Then they'll learn, I guess. I already know that from the last people that lived there. Uh, they parked out there in the street like that, and they had to go around in vehicles to get over by the stop sign because the road T's right here, and people turn in. They just whip in, and you come around the vehicle, you don't see them. Boy, there was almost a couple of head-on collisions right there. Gigabilly, morning. What not bags? Ah, two self-care kits. You sent her some soap and shampoo and stuff. Is that what you're talking about? Some wash rags, towels. I don't know what she's doing. Doing something. Gigabilly. I bet Gigabilly's nice and warm living in Florida. Down there where Giggle is, if it drops below 80, he's freezing. 70. And that wind's got to be blowing out there. Oh, Giga Billy been out fishing, catching any more damn shrimp, bubble goop shrimp. Oh, okay, gotcha. Setting her up, put the candles out, just have a relaxing bath, huh? The front's getting ready to come through there. Main snow fishing, highway fishing. Whoa. Mercy, mercy, mercy. It's gonna be a long day today, I think. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. Can't make that money if you ain't out there fishing, that's for sure. Y'all want to see my love babe up there, shagging, wagging. Peace, love, peace, love. Look at that. My grandbaby brought this thing. Little hatch opens in the back. It's got seats in there and everything. I think the door opens here. The door opens on the side right there. That door there don't open. Just them two. Oh, ain't Volkswagen van. What's bad is this I guess gets to my oldest granddaughter because they're look at the wheels. She done took the rubber off the wheels. I have to find them. Uh oh, they're on two of them on there anyway. Put them back on. Anyway, my oldest granddaughter, her nana lives over outside of Malta. She's got one of those exact things sitting in her yard. Exact, just like it. Yeah, it's gonna be a long, dreary day. Do you know where I could get wheels that are broke to fix? No, I sure don't. I'll be right back. She wants me to go start that vehicle up for her, get it warming up. Oh, let me go start her vehicle up. Yeah, she wanted me to put the phone charger, what it was. Oh, where was we? 72 degrees, south wind, light sprinkle. You got warmer weather we got. Yeah, bite us. That warm weather. Well, enjoy it, Gigability. Enjoy that warm weather. It was 29 here, and that's dropped down to 28. It'll probably get down to about 26, 27 when the sun comes up. Stuff. Florida looks better to me every year. Tell me about it. Says, believe me, I'm not enjoying it. What? Florida or the 70-degree weather? I'm like, come on now. Well, you're sick though. You ain't gonna enjoy it if you're sick anyway. Yeah, that's perfect weather to me. 70, 72. But we could be at 70 degrees during the summer. We get lucky and get down to 70 degrees. Oh yeah, we're gonna be cooled off and get 100% humidity, and it's worse. I named this right here Ice Tuesday. I hope people don't think it's federal ice. I hope they don't think it's that doing thing with them ice. Guess I should have titled it Frozen Tuesday. Man, oh man. Yeah, so she wanted me to put her phone charger because it's cold out there, and I'm in shorts. Be my luck, I step off the steps in the front here on the porch and do the splits or something. And I'm trying to get my knees healed up. Hey, Rick. Morning. You freezing your butt off in Alabama? That's better than a couple grilled egg ham sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches. I don't know. You give me a good ham sandwich with onion and tomato on it, mayonnaise, and I'm good. Cheese on a cold, rainy morning. I don't know. Here later, I might It's cold though. I might cook me up some bacon and eggs. I don't know. Guess I need to go back on Tuesdays and start making Topic Tuesday. Get some topics going here. What do y'all want to talk about this morning? Come on, give me some ideas. Ain't nothing been going on around here except for the cold weather. I'll tell you what, make another pot of coffee for the warmth. I'm coffeeed out. Pot and a half, I'm done. If I wanted to lay down, take a nap, I couldn't sleep anyway. I told you what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, if I gotta do some laundry today, I gotta wash my coat. When I went fish trout fish the other day, I wiped my hands on my coat, so it's got the fishy smell to it. So I gotta wash it and then get some towels washed up. And won't take me long to do laundry today. So have I. So have I. I've been redoing the rooms here. It's cold. It's usually when I work on the house here on the inside in the wintertime. Don't care what it looks like during the summer, spring, fall, just wintertime, just take a room and just redo it. It's like my front door is right there on the other side of that wall. And that's my living room on the other side of the wall. And I'm wanting to take out 10 foot of this wall, build a hallway from the door down and come into it and put a bench there and hang coats up and have this part here as my living room. Then take and put a wall up with a door across the front here that goes to the kitchen, from living room kitchen. Put a door up there and make that a bedroom. How many trout? 24. Caught 24 the other day. Harvest lettuce from a hydroponics. I lost several of them, but I wound up getting 24 on the bank. So I did good there. Uh-oh. Where's find my little cord? Where's my little cord at? Somewhere. That's it. I can't keep them. You can't keep them until February. Right now, it's just catch and release. When February comes, it, it by the end of February, there won't be a trout one in there. There'll be so many people up there fishing around that thing, boy. Just I'm saying you only allow 4, and I've seen people take basketfuls out of there. I'm like, y'all don't even monitor this crap. Why ain't you put a sign up out there if you ain't going to monitor it? So last year I went up there in February, it was froze over. It was froze over January. It was frozen over solid, except for a little spot on the far side. And It was down real low. You couldn't catch nothing. So I just say use that lightest fishing line you can get, because them trout can see that line. Okay. So when I've got that gold hook on there and I got that fake bait on there, you'll tell me they can't see that gold hook? I got 6 pound test line on them reels that I use for uh crappie and a trout. It's something I use them reels for. Morning, Terry B. Smoked trout sounds good right now. I imagine. It would be neat to have some smoked trout, have some hickory wood off to the side, smoke that stuff up. I sent the link to Eric, sent to Curtis too. Figured they'd be in here. But at least we're not froze in. I think I got some de-icer right there. I probably need to put de-icer on the doors just so I can open them. Mr. Billy self-membered after a year or two. I can't reverse that. See what you said. It's no biggie, Terry, buddy. I figure she's at TV and watch the weather. Ugh. Well, I think I'm gonna shut this down and get ready to get them vehicles unfroze. We got 19 people came in. What? And y'all ain't chatting? I figured everybody quit chatting. I figured it's time to roll. Got 20 in here now. Got some indoor carpentry in a little while. I got to put some carpet down in my living room. I put carpet down in this bedroom, the hallway, and that bedroom. Now I got to put carpet in my living room. I really need to do that. Then may go to Dunkin' Loaders. But I'm gonna cut out of here because I got to really get out there and get them vehicles unfroze. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for coming and hanging out. But I'm gonna cut up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out there now. Take your time. Bye, everybody.